Welcome to That One Show. We're just hanging out here. How you all doing today?
Jones.
Chilling, Robbie.
What you eating there?
Turkey bacon, egg and cheese, hot sauce,
From Rise?
ketchup, salt, pepper.
What kind of bagel?
Hell
Everything
yeah.
bagel.
Hell yeah. Got the right idea.
Damn.
So,
You want to know something funny? I only used to eat the poppy seed bagels.
really?
And then I found out you could fail a drug test if you continuously ate them. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Really?
So I started eating them instead. I found a great appreciation for them.
Poppy seed is one of the ingredients for opioids.
What the fuck?
Opium.
Yep.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
And what's
The
opium
more
then?
you know.
Heroin.
So that can
Heroin.
So,
Fucking
that can
AIDS.
get you high.
yeah.
I swear I
No.
wasn't pushing. Pushing.
If only that's how it works. If you just eat a bunch of poppy seeds, you get high. No,
Yeah.
that's unfortunately not how it works. I guess fortunately, not how it works.
No.
Yeah, basic science with AJ. This is the science portion of the podcast.
Science class.
Phil Nye.
Phil Nye, the science guy. How's he
No, I
doing?
have a special guest.
He's just posting random ass shit
Is
nowadays.
he not a real scientist?
I mean, he
He's
probably is.
He's
Because
a
I
scientist.
don't know. Someone told me that he's not.
That's bullshit.
I mean-
But I thought he was.
I thought he was too.
Did they lie to us this whole time?
Was Bill Nye never a science guy? I
I'm
think.
looking it up. I'm doing it.
No, I mean he could
They
be a
never
science
called,
guy,
they never said
but he
Bill
might
Nye
not
the
be a
scientist.
scientist.
He's just
That's
a science
true.
guy.
Hang on. I
They
have
never
to,
called him a scientist.
Exactly.
That's true. They did never call him a scientist.
They just called him the
A
science
guy
guy.
that knows about
Eisenberg,
science.
you know what I mean? Could be like Eisenberg, just know hella shit.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
It's true.
here you go. American science communicator, television personality, and former mechanical engineer.
All right. Okay. He's a scientist.
See?
If he if he's a scientist, then Pigeon's a scientist.
Okay, whoa.
Because he graduated with a mechanical engineering degree and he has a job in that field.
True.
Yeah.
So does that make Chris a scientist?
Mad
I guess.
Does that make Chento a scientist?
No.
Sure.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
he's
shit.
also. Hang on. Get this.
I mean, I saw Chris at the convention thing they did at Rowan, where like you come up with an idea for like a business and you gotta sell it.
Yeah.
It was some kind of light thing, and they like actually made it.
And then
Oh,
it failed.
No, I mean, they did. They probably got a good grade on the project.
Oh, the
but-
project, yeah.
But like still,
The
like,
business itself, I know it failed.
I don't know.
I heard about Pigeon's downfall with that business. We're not going to talk about that though.
I was just saying it was cool.
Oh no, that's
He
still
made- he
really
made the
cool. A
light
lot
and
of life
everything.
experience in there.
We
too.
just had a piece of paper that like explained our project. That was
Yeah.
it.
Ah, That's all I
Apparently, Nye is the CEO of the Planetary Society, a non-profit space advocacy group co-founded by Carl Sagan.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
They were always like close buddies together.
Oh, he's also 69 years old. Giggity.
Nice. He's the sex number. So, shall we talk about the final primetime pick of the year, better known as our Super Bowl predictions?
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Do I even need to say Eagles
Birds.
versus Chiefs? Who you picking? I think everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not. I got Philly stuff on today. I forgot to wear my Eagles stuff, but it's fine because next week all green is gonna be crazy.
Philly representation.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna get real.
Like taking my Eagles bias out of this, who is stopping Saquon Barkley?
Nobody.
Like that's what I gotta say.
The
right
worst
off the
they
bat.
can do is keep him at 70 yards with no touchdown.
Oh,
That's
You contain him. You have the passing game that'll open up though, or you throw Gainwell in there who can run a few routes. Jalen can run too. Like
Yeah.
so like, that's just the run game too.
Then they run on jet sweeps with Smitty. He runs.
Yeah, the Chiefs defense is going to be probably one of their biggest challenges this year for sure. But
I don't think it's that close.
I think it's gonna.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be a close game because narratives is narratives. I think it's gonna be 39-32 Eagles. That's my official score prediction.
I honestly don't think the Chiefs score that much. I think they get.
You never count Mahomes out. Never. We said this last year and they won the Super Bowl. So anything could happen. I think the Eagles win, but it's gonna be close.
Most definitely.
They,
Like I said, I think it's like too with Mahomes. I think he's just a smart like read player. Like he can see like routes and plays before that they're happening. Like while he's in motion, he's picturing holes that he can run through, or he just knows how to get rid of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And under like pressure, I don't know how he does it, but they get right there. He just fucking. It just looks like he literally just like.
He makes magic.
It's like he just throws it, and it's just like a dime right to fucking
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey or whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? Or to whoever they're
But he's shown it doesn't matter who his receivers are.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a dime. Like it's just like you can't drop that pass he throws, and it looks like it's an off balance throw.
Unless you're
But it's just
Kadarius
like
Toney.
Listen, Kadarius Toney is shit no matter where he goes. We don't talk about that punt return in the Super Bowl though. But other than that, like he's shit at everything he does.
He sucks ass at life.
But like, look who Mahomes was throwing to last year. Kadarius Toney,
Kadarius Toney, and
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Juju Smith-Schuster.
is
Like,
he back?
he's back this year too. But like that was his receiving core last year. Well, he had Rashee Rice when he started to break out too.
Isn't that bullshit
And
with his ankle?
Kelsey is Kelsey. He's always gonna be there and be good.
Remember that bullshit?
Yeah.
Like we thought he fucked his ankle up, and then came back from like he was like
Yeah.
ready to go. Like what the fuck did they give him?
They
Whipping
injected him
his
some
tongue
Toradol.
out like
He's
crazy.
fine.
Showing
Resident
everybody's
Evil.
tongue.
He's like a Resident Evil 4 green herb.
Yeah.
Green yellow herb
Eagles.
Please
combination.
chill.
42.
Oh.
Chiefs 37.
Okay.
I like that.
Even closer. Yeah.
I like the Eagles scoring over 40. I like that. I think the Chiefs did maybe score 30. Maybe.
Okay.
They haven't scored 30 all year, dude. And against the Eagles, it's no shot. There's no shot.
I don't know, man. Never count Mahomes out. It's
One
just
thing
like Brady.
I
You
will
can't
say
count him
about
out.
Hurts, bro, he needs to get rid of that ball. He holds it a little too long. But if they can get rid of that ball, they got no problem.
Is the Broncos fan talking about that?
Broncos fan is talk.
Don't talk about my quarterback ever
Class is
again.
in session, brother.
He has been to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Also, I just want to put this out there. This is a stat I saw online. I gotta cite it somewhere.
That's my
But
baby.
every game that Saquon has rushed for under 100 yards, Jalen has like thrown like 28 touchdowns and like 1 interception.
Yeah.
Or it's 20 something. I think maybe it's 20. Maybe it's not 28, but
I'm
still.
not- I was just
And he
looking
throws
at
for like
what
over
the
200 yards
I
every
said one
time.
thing about him. It's just
No, I get where you're coming
I
from.
get what you're saying.
That's
Don't-
it.
No.
That's it. He just needs to
Not
get.
this
He definitely
he
holds
just,
on to the ball a little too long.
needs to get
But
rid of
like
That's it.
when you have other players, it doesn't really matter. Like Saquon will make up for like a sack if it comes to it. But the offensive line is just that good, and the receivers, which we haven't even talked about yet, like AJ
Smith.
Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert when he's doing good,
Dotson.
when he's healthy.
Jahad Dotson.
Jahan Dotson, who's like he's been a sleeper on this team. He's in a little bit, but he's been really good
He
for
could
the
touch
team.
him in the Green Bay game.
Yeah.
He hit the first touchdown.
Mm-hmm. So he's come up big.
You
Like
can't
when
forget
you-
that guy that gains well.
He gains well, and he can catch a ball sometimes. Saquon can too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So I think you guys heard it.
Well, that's the thing with this season. Like, you would forget, like, just 4 months ago, like, the Eagles, like, they out-falconed the Falcons, and they got destroyed by Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I think we started the season 2-2.
Yeah.
Before the bye.
When you're doing good, people forget about those things. You forget that they falconed against the Falcons.
And we only lost 1 game after the bye.
Yeah, and it was
that
without
because
Jalen.
got hurt.
I mean, well, Jalen was in the game for a little bit, but still,
But
like,
he got a concussion.
yeah.
And then we beat the bricks off Dallas.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Kenny Pickett.
I mean,
Dude, with Kenny Pickett is crazy. Like, if Jalen did it, I'd be like, okay, whatever. Like, this is whatever. But the fact that Kenny Pickett did
Yeah,
it,
it was crazy.
Dude, that was
That's
nuts.
how you know the.
and then he got hurt and Tanner McKee did
Yeah,
it.
Tanner
crazy.
McKee finished the
So,
ball.
like, come on.
That's right.
That was a funny ass fucking game.
And then Tanner McKee destroyed the Giants.
That was the Greek. That was the
I was
game we
there.
took.
Yeah, that's
We
awesome.
were there. We were there against the game we took a road trip.
Oh,
I
nice.
think we were there.
Hell yeah.
I was at this place in Gloucester called the Bank Bar, and they had the one Eagles game where they went to Dallas and they beat the fucking shit out of them in their own fucking state.
I think that's the first time the Eagles have won in Dallas since 2017,
Yeah.
which is the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
However, Dallas did beat them at home that year,
Also,
but it doesn't. No one
Fun
talks about
fact for you. The Eagles lost to the Patriots in 2004, and they played them again. You know, we all know what happened.
that. Yeah.
We lost to the Chiefs, and now we're playing them again.
I mean, if history's going the right way, It should be in the Eagles' favor.
Come on, bro. It's Saquon's birthday. He's not winning. He's
And
not
Cooper-
winning.
And Cooper DeJean.
And Vince Papale.
It's
Fun fact.
all the omens are coming together.
And
I
you know the
just don't
story of
think,
Vince
man.
Papale.
I do
He
not
worked
think
at
the
a bar
Chiefs,
and a Giants fan came down to help them. We had an ex-Giant come down and help us. It's an omen.
It's a good omen. All I'm saying is go Birds. And even if you aren't a fan of football, watch Kendrick too. Like this is gonna be a
Dude,
great
it's gonna be a
game
good
because of that
halftime
too.
show.
Like we haven't even talked about the halftime show.
I'm excited. What do you think he opens it out with?
TV off because it's ironic. But I don't know.
I also heard rumors that SZA might be there.
She is there.
Oh, she is?
That's official.
Okay.
Last week I think we were like debating on who would go. I think one of us said Tyler the Creator. He officially said he's not going. So I feel like a lot of the features are gonna be like people that were on GNX.
Yeah.
Like a lot of his friends that people don't really know about.
I hope they do All Star.
Yeah. I think they
Tyler
will.
Creator still makes music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chromacopia just dropped last year.
You can't be the creator and not be creating music.
So
Shut
I
up,
don't listen
Steve.
to him, so I don't know.
You can't be called the creator and
He's
just
got good
stop
music.
creating
I liked
I like him.
Chromacopia. It wasn't like the best album last year, but I thought it was pretty good.
I like his album in 2021, I think it was.
Call Me If You Get Lost.
I think so.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been listening to Elton John recently. That's my artist. I mean, he's a classic. Like, what else is there to say about Elton John?
Elton John.
Is Elton John?
Yeah, he's Elton John.
Is that a
Like,
country singer?
no,
Oh.
he's not country. He's like one of the like most successful pop
Rocket
stars.
Man.
Rocket
Rocket
Man,
Man.
Tiny Dancer. What else is there?
Rocket
I'm
Out
Still
Rock.
That was one of my
Standing.
trip songs. Rockin' Man, but the Young Thug version
No. There's also the Stewie Griffin cover. We can't forget about that.
And the Ninja Sex Party cover,
And the Ninja Sex Party cover.
which we reviewed.
We reviewed that.
Wait, it's
a
not
while ago.
Ninja Sex Party. Isn't that a band that's local around here?
I think.
No.
I think one of them like hails from around here.
I mean,
Ninja
Danny's
Sex
from
Party.
North Jersey.
Yeah.
I think they
Big
play.
guy.
Are they a band though? I guess
They are
It's
a
like a
band.
band slash cover band.
I think they played at Village Pub, and I've seen them playing there.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they
don't
were at Village Pub
think
playing.
so.
I'm
When was
pretty
that?
sure Ninja Sex Party was there, bro. Because it was a weird name. I was like, they were playing, and I was like, they say their name was, or where was I at? I was
I don't
somewhere
know
in
if they
Ninja
would
Sex
go to
Party.
Village
Did
Pub.
Devin
That's the
accidentally
only
see
thing.
Ninja Sex
No, I
Party?
think I actually really did, because that's why I said that. The name was like, hold up. I was somewhere and somebody was like, yeah, Ninja Sex Party, or I was somewhere and they were playing, bro. I don't remember where I was at. I was fucked up with. I was confused. I was like, the fuck is that name?
Maybe, I don't
I
know.
was like, that name is weird.
Like they have their own songs that are like really goofy, but they have like they do a lot of covers too. So maybe they were out doing a covers act or something. Who knows? Like
Maybe.
I know they were on tour a year or two ago.
I
yeah,
don't know if they went to Village Pub, though. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe I just heard the name. Maybe I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's also fun fact one of the most viewed episodes of Album Review somehow. I don't know how that happened. I
You're
guess
welcome.
I guess the fan base is a lot more ravenous than I thought it was.
Yeah, get on it.
Bro.
It's been on the list 3 times.
I'm gonna do it one day.
Stop being a commie.
I'm gonna do. I gotta finish Elton John first before we
This
even
is
talk
wearing a red
about it.
hat,
It's the Phillies, like you know.
but it's red.
All right, fine. All right, go Birds. Oh my God! So you guys hear about the plane that crashed in North Philly?
Mega fucking bro.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Dude,
That was so sad.
that is
terrible.
fucking nuts.
And really bad timing considering the other airline incident that happened.
Oh, the helicopter?
Yeah,
Dude, what the fuck? What was that? What the fuck was that?
that was a whole thing,
That was
man.
bad.
That was really
fucking
bad.
Bean. That's Bean Street.
But like, there's still so many questions that we still don't know about that one. But like the other thing in Philly, like little planes crash often, like not super often, but a lot more often than people think. So that one wasn't as surprising.
Is
to
it
me.
like a maintenance thing? Is it like...
From what I've heard, the plane was on fire before it hit the ground. So something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong, but something went wrong.
Alright, so catastrophic failure mid-air.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it came down
Like a missile.
in the neighborhood, like of Northeast Philly, and like houses were set on fire and shit.
That thing came in like a missile, bro. She was like, I was like,
Fucking
God,
dive bomber.
that's terrible, man. Rip to all those involved. That
Yeah.
lost their life.
Sad.
And those who were injured.
Yeah.
Hope they get better.
Hope everyone does all right, because like, damn, that's so close to home too. Like,
Yeah.
Did they have a confirm on how many people were?
I don't know the numbers yet because I haven't really read too much about it. I've just been hearing about it, like, and just reading like a little bit.
Like the 2 cars that were burned up. Like I couldn't imagine. Like imagine you're just sitting there driving, bro, and a fucking
Yeah.
plane just crashes in front
Would
of
you see the one video of the guy in like a fucking fast food like drive-through and he just goes down like right near him?
I've seen so many like the doorbell ones. It was crazy, bro. Literally, like, it was something out of a movie.
Literally.
Honestly, yeah.
Real.
I
It's
couldn't
crazy.
imagine.
You see stuff like that, like, oh, it's a movie, you know what I mean? That's why it looks like that. It's like,
Or like
you
a
know,
video
it's
game or
weird
something,
when you
bro.
see that
Yeah.
shit.
You don't
like,
think that actually happened
in real life, when you see something like that, it's just like, fuck.
There's a glitch in
Like
the
that
matrix.
can't happen,
My
yeah.
video games are becoming real.
It's not even that. It's just like you don't think that could
Be
just
possible.
happen in your everyday
No, it's
life.
true.
You
Yeah.
don't think you're gonna see that.
Well, that's why it's such a surprise when stuff like this happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like next thing you know, like when the boat, like the bridge collapsed, when the boat hit it, like,
Dude,
Yeah.
what
like
That was
that. I'm like,
awesome.
this is happening like now.
So, oh, wait, my bad.
No, you're good. You're
No, I was continuing. So the story I heard from who was on the plane. So apparently it was a mom and her daughter from Mexico that was coming to get like a life-saving surgery. I guess at CHOP, because CHOP's like one of the best children's hospitals in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they were going there and they were flying back to Mexico, and they said that the plane it literally crashed right after takeoff because the Northeast Airport is right there. So
Mhm.
it took off from there, and I guess something malfunctioned on the plane, caught on fire, and caught. But that was who was in there. Apparently, it was like a mom and her daughter that was coming to get like a surgery, and they were flying back to
fucking
Mexico.
horrible, man.
Yeah.
Terrible. Get a cert. That's terrible, man. They said that they were on their way back, which is the worst part. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even 10 minutes into the takeoff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like they didn't even make it out of the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Plane engineers, you gotta get your shit together.
Honestly, yeah.
Shit,
I ain't seen a flight for a
that shit
while.
should not happen.
Yeah. I mean, like, then again, like, planes crashing,
Yeah.
like, big ones, though, is, like, that's so rare.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I think that was, like, the first time in, like, over a decade that there was, like, an airliner accident from, like, the U.S. like
Did they
that.
say like 09,
Yeah.
a major airline accident was from like 2009? I think it was like the last time. I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
What
like,
was
at least
that?
for America.
What
Like,
happened there? You didn't remember that?
I don't remember that one too well, because I was only, like, 7 when
I
it
didn't
happened,
even know
but,
about
yeah.
that. So I didn't even hear anything about that.
I don't remember.
The one I remember is, like, the Malaysian flight that went missing, and to
Yeah.
this day, I still don't think they found it.
I don't think they did.
Like, they found pieces and, like, some evidence, but they still never figured it out.
Weird.
This is the unsolved mysteries portion of the podcast. There's a lot of, like, crazy shit ones,
They
though.
flew into a time warp.
Yeah,
They
they can
Hollow
break the
Hollow
time lock.
They're in
Not
Hollow Earth.
lost.
Yeah, it's just lost.
They're in Hollow Earth flying around, looking for a spot to land. T-Rexes and shit.
Yeah.
Pterodactyls trying to get the plane.
Oh my.
Some Amelia Earhart shit.
She flew around T-Rexes?
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
it sounds crazy, but like if you watch this video I watched on like this guy, it gets off topic, but this guy who like apparently was abducted by aliens when he was a child. Like he explains how like the aliens brought him to this place called Hollow Earth, and
I've heard about
they went through
this.
this volcano and like it's like in one of the mountains, but there was a volcano in the mountains, but people. I think it's like it's considered like a dead volcano or whatever, the unactivated one.
Yeah.
We have ones that don't fucking erupt anymore. but-
Yeah, it's just done.
Dormant.
But yeah, he apparently went through there and said that they took him down there. They gave him this juice that like cleansed his body from like all of our diseases on this earth, like all like the like sicknesses and shit.
Yeah, stuff that could wipe
Shit,
them
yeah, it
out.
cleans his body out so you're pure, so you can go down there. And apparently there was there was people that went missing in the Bermuda Triangle. There was World War II soldiers, and apparently Amelia Earhart was down there, and there was T-Rex. It sounds unbelievable, but if you watch the video and understand, like really listen to like deeper into the conversation, it's like damn. But from my perspective, hearing it now, you probably think that sounds crazy as shit. Like what the hell is he talking about? But you have to watch the
Yeah,
video.
well,
If I ever find a
it's-
video, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
So what I'm
It'll
hearing-
make more sense. Hearing it from me, it's kind of like.
So there's people that have been missing and they're just hiding in a volcano.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing.
Go check your
Somehow they're stuck in a volcano.
Amelia Earhart's there.
Guys, let's go get her. I'm sure she's still alright.
Yeah.
She's not a bag of bones.
The crabs didn't get her.
The crab didn't get her. But
The
yeah,
alien crabs.
apparently there's T-Rexes and shit. They said there's like pterodactyls flying, but like people don't walk. They kind of like float. Like it's like a sacred land. Like nobody walks in the grass there. It's like it's
How did we
interesting.
not know this guy just wasn't on a really weird acid trip?
Right.
Because this sounds way too insane to be real.
Like you have to like I know that's what I'm saying. It sounds insane. Like it sounded crazy when he was explaining it, but like when he asks him questions, he has like answers to it, like backups to it. It's not like it's like let me think about what I can say here. It's like he has an excuse like yeah, well I don't know. You just have to watch the video. That's the best way I can explain it. It's just like you have to see it for yourself and listen to what he's saying because he explains it like it's clear as day. That's how I'm like explaining it to y'all. If it was bullshit, I'd be like I wouldn't even say nothing. But the way he explains it, it's just like it's just it really is just like makes you think like it's crazy.
And something that he genuinely believes, like if he's speaking like that.
Like I believe in stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like who's to say it's true or who's to say it's not true? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We haven't experienced that, you know what I mean? They might sound crazy saying that because today's world they make you think you say that you're gonna put you in a crazy hospital and tell you got schizophrenia and all other types of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing shit and hearing shit, thinking you're one place, but
I feel like today more than now, people are just more open-minded. And people
that's what makes it better now. Yeah. That's why it's more understandable. But I don't know. And I just think like all the crazy shit in the world, what makes it not true? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me personally, I think he just ate a bag of Quaaludes and like mixed it with some hot shit. But like, you know,
bring back the fucking Quaaludes. Bring back the fucking Ludes,
that's
man.
scary, bro. That
Probably-
Quaalude shit. Everybody had my man's fucking crawling for his life.
Oh my god.
For all the younger viewers, ask someone over 50 about Quaaludes. I'm sure they'll tell you how great it was.
Bill Cosby, dude. Fucking Bill Cosby used to take Quaaludes
Oh, I bet he did.
and spike bitches' drinks with them. That's what I was trying to say last
Bob,
night.
boobity bob.
Yeah, dude, he would take fucking Quaaludes, man. He's
Spike
a
that shit.
fucked
That's what
up
a lot
guy.
of people
You
back
know
then did.
the thing that
Fucking
sucks is
Quaaludes.
I own so many of his comedy records that I've just gotten from my parents, and like it feels wrong listening to them now.
Because now you know he's all that shit he was saying,
Yeah.
all that hot shit.
I mean, his comedy stuff wasn't like raunchy or anything, but it was funny.
Yeah, he has good comedy shows.
Yeah.
It's just hard
I
to
used to like the
now,
Cosby
knowing
Show.
Yeah, the Cosby Show is a classic, but
Right.
like, ooh,
Now it's uncomfortable.
yeah.
I don't know. I
Like-
just can't ever see him the same.
Yeah, it's always like the separating the art from the artist
You
thing.
can't. That's really hard.
It's really hard sometimes. And sometimes I'm just like, no, I can't. That is one of those examples. Like, I'm not gonna throw away the records, but I'm probably never gonna listen to them again.
I feel you. That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I would. I don't know, man. I just don't want to, be reminded of that.
Not definitely.
Fair enough.
Nah. Oh, something did just come out. Did you guys listen to the Weeknd album yet? Anyone?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah. What'd you think?
that was cool.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Different. A little different.
I mean, it's more Weekend. I mean, it's got some like slower moments in here, but it's really good.
Yeah.
And it definitely feels like it could be his last album.
Think so?
Well, as The Weeknd, because he's been hinting at this for.
He's pulling a Prince thing.
Yeah, he's pulling
Yeah, well, Prince changed himself into a symbol. That's a little different.
Changed himself
Yeah,
into a symbol.
he was known as the artist formerly known as Prince. Whenever you have to read the symbol out.
So what now is it like the symbol that like
Yeah, you've definitely seen the symbol
Yeah,
before on like his
yeah.
albums. and
His
whatnot.
guitar is the symbol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even his
yeah.
guitar, like.
I seen that.
Mm.
What is that symbol?
I forget, but like, there's definitely some meaning behind it too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, you just have to refer to him as the artist formerly known as Prince.
Well, he's dead now,
Well,
unfortunately.
yeah.
I think he reverted back to.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
changed it back in later years.
Kind of like Snoop Dogg and Snoop Lion. Like,
Yeah, y'all
Snoop
remember
Lion.
Snoop Lion?
That shit's retarded.
That
Do you
shit
remember
was
Snoop
dope.
Lion?
He's gonna change it to Snoop.
Me boy named Snoop Lion, dog. No, it's not.
He
It's
had
Snoop
some
He
like
got like a Rastafari midlife crisis.
yeah, So he said, "Let me make a reggae album as Snoop Lion. I'm gonna do this from now on." And then he did one album and never mentioned it ever
No,
again.
it's like Saint Angry. You did it once and you fucked it
You
up.
just forget it. Well, to be fair, they still like perform stuff from it.
Yeah, like Lulu.
When was the last time you heard a Snoop Lion song?
Never.
Never.
I don't think I've ever. I just heard the name. I actually think
I've heard the one like that's called No Guns Allowed. That one's alright, but like it just doesn't sound like something I would like.
I couldn't imagine Snoop Dogg doing reggae music. It just doesn't.
It
And
doesn't
I just know it's
keep-
fake because now you're making a reggae sound and you don't sound like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not a natural Rastaman.
Dude,
Mhm.
that reggae music at Secrets was banging.
Oh yeah.
Secrets was.
Oh,
So-
yeah, reggae band.
Yeah,
they were
bro.
They were,
It was something.
they were killing it.
That's how you gotta do it, bro. You gotta have a reggae band, something different that's gonna get people like feeling
What
the
about
flow.
those
you know what I
Amish
mean?
people?
The Amish
The
outlaws.
Dude, the Amish
Outlaws,
DJ
bro.
DJ Estate. I didn't even see the DJ. I just seen the Amish outlaws.
It was the
man.
weirdest mix of music,
It
like
really
live
was.
music going on that night.
Yeah.
An
That's the
Amish
best,
band and a
because
reggae band.
It really was.
That's the best because you always hear all the original, not original, but like all the usual songs on the radio. You kind of want to hear something different.
Yeah.
It was funny. It's like you walked outside in the sin and everybody's out there vibing,
Yeah,
like listening to regular
to
drinks, and
reggae.
it's like you walk in there, it's like, like
Yeah.
it's like what the hell's going on
It was
here?
like two different
Then to
vibes.
jump around at some point, I
Yeah,
was
it
like,
was.
yo.
DJ State. The bar wasn't as bad. It was a lot of fucking dudes and old heads in there. It wasn't really too many like.
We
people
did
are
go
crowd.
on a Sunday.
Bro,
It was a
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a Sunday. Which I guess why the Amish. That's when they got booked up. I didn't think about that too. It was a Sunday.
I think-
Saturday or
I
Friday
thought
would have been
about that.
insane, bro.
Yeah. We
Saturday
couldn't do it though
was-
because we saw Slipknot before the day before. That was already happening.
What?
The Slipknot concert was the day before we went on vacation.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Was
or-
it?
Yeah, it was. Because
But I
that's why
remember-
we didn't go down a day earlier.
I went to Korn, which I
You went to
thought it
Korn,
was-
you didn't go to Slipknot.
That
Yeah.
fucking concert, bro. It will live in infamy.
I'm ready for one. My next main concert, if it ever comes around, is I gotta go. If I'm gonna go see like another band like Korn, I gotta go see Bullet for My Valentine.
I would love to see that.
I would
I
definitely
don't
do that
know
again.
what
I'm
they're
trying to go to
talking
anybody
about.
else, any other like rap, like concerts. I'm definitely trying to go to that. But
Yeah.
another rock concert comes around, or like whatever like kind of rock it is.
Yeah.
Definitely trying to see Bullet for My Valentine if they ever come to Camden.
Is
If
Korn
I gotta
rock
go.
or
I gotta
heavy
go
metal?
to that.
New metal.
New metal.
And you
There's
with
so
the
many
epaulets
genres,
metal.
bro.
Yeah, so pretty much new metal is like the genre that kind of started to mix like rap and like other not just rap but like other elements into like metal.
Shoegaze.
Different type of like beats too.
Yeah,
drums and
like
shit.
beats were thrown in there.
Could
and
you
like,
say Linkin Park?
Linkin
at
Park
one
is
point?
new metal.
They're the tail end of it.
Yeah,
Like once you
that's
start
what I
pushing in
thought.
the early
Towards the
2000s,
end.
that's when it
I have
starts
the
to change.
hottest take. No, not really the hottest take, but I think the first Linkin Park album is peak new metal.
Yeah.
I think
I
that is
agree.
like
I
the
love
perfect
that album.
moment of new metal to me. Like they got all the sounds right. They didn't go too hard with one thing or the other. The main thing is that they have two separate people doing things, like Chester singing and you got Mike Shinoda rapping.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Instead of just having like Jonathan Davis going around like rapping and then singing and all that,
Yeah.
or Derek Draymond from friggin'
It's like
Disturbed.
they switch off.
Yeah,
Well, that's dope. You just see the talent of crews and music. It's just music has just changed nowadays, man.
yeah.
Now it's like
Everybody's
the
running
main.
out of ideas, man.
Now like the main artists now. I
Yeah.
feel like
It's not about that. It's a lack of creativity.
yeah.
That's why rock's been so stale. Like there's good
Yeah.
stuff. It's just like mainstream rock has not been it.
rock has kind of died off a little bit.
I mean, the underground it's still like really good. There's a lot of
Yeah.
good newer
Yeah.
bands that I still have to listen to, but
But I feel like as far as like rap, not rap, like rock, how it was like, you know what I mean, like loved and showed back in the day versus like now. I feel like people don't show love to rock bands as much as they did back in the early 2000s.
Oh,
It's just not as
now.
popular.
yeah.
Not that it died off. It's just like yeah. It's
No,
just
it
not as
definitely
popular.
died off.
I just think rap
Yeah.
really
No,
just
it
took
definitely
over.
did. Rap.
I mean, rap
and
is
pop
big, but
just
like
blew up.
country is getting insane nowadays.
I love
It is
country music.
too. Now
Like-
it's just female artists now. It's all like that's like the main new stream now. Everybody's liking all the female artists. Shout out to them. Good for y'all. Get your money, but
Yeah.
all like that, like Sexy Red and like
Oh, that shit's
Glorilla,
fucking wild.
all them,
bro.
like they just those are like the new mainstream, like all that's just like those are like the new rappers now. Like, that's what
It's
you
like
the radio,
them,
turn the radio
Sabrina
on.
Carpenter, fucking
Yeah.
like all these girls. Taylor Swift still doing her
Yeah.
thing.
She's still around.
Turn the radio on. It's just all female rappers now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Female artists. Nothing against them, but
Nothing against it. No, do your thing. Get your money.
I mean, it's just what people want to hear at the end of the day.
That's
That's
just
what the radio
That's
is.
just what everyone likes right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
It'll
like.
change over
There's
time.
just so much different rap out there nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit, reggae rap.
There probably is.
I've
Yeah,
listened.
Damian Marley.
There's a
Definitely
Nas
is.
Damian
album
Marley.
he
Listen
did
to
with
something.
Damian Marley,
Yeah,
and it was like a whole like rap reggae fusion.
Like
Yeah,
going
that's
to
awesome.
John Rock.
I actually love reggae
It's
rap.
that word.
Yeah, you would like that album. I forget what it's called, but I've talked about it before on the podcast. But it was really good.
Old Slave Mill. That's a good song. You know
What's that?
Old Slave Mill.
No.
It's a good song. Damian Marley. Grinding slave.
Yeah, I work with a guy who's Jamaican, so he tells me a lot about like his favorite artists from like there. Like,
Yeah.
but he listens to this one guy. I forget his name at the moment. I'll let you know when I think of it later. But he's this guy from Africa who does reggae,
Yeah.
and he's really good. Like I liked what I heard. So shout out to Buffer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Buffer's the man.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Buffer. I think I've never seen him.
He actually came
Camp
to a
out.
camp out. That was
Yeah.
that was the first time he ever came out to one of our parties. We've invited him every year since I've worked there, and he's never came until this year.
Yeah. No, it's
First for everything.
Yeah.
yes, sir. Definitely is.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Actual question: how do you guys feel about your upcoming event, your upcoming game?
Oh yes, let's talk about
How
that.
do you guys feel about
Yeah.
that?
All right.
I'm
So
excited.
I'm excited. So last year, the day of the Super Bowl, we all got together against your stepdad and his cop buddies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we played a game of football.
We lost.
We lost. We got humbled real badly.
Me
Hey, I
and,
scored a touchdown.
me and AJ just watched the highlight video twice.
Yeah.
About an hour ago.
We were studying up on our film and seeing what we can improve from.
Mhm.
First off, I'll link the video in the description or the link dump, but if I make one. But no New York, New York. That is immediately getting ripped out of the playbook.
I was saying for days before that game that play was not going to work. Don't call it. And exactly
this-
what I said would happen is what happened.
But the sad part is, it could have worked.
No, we couldn't because it was too complicated.
It almost worked, but it
Jake
didn't.
was the main person involved. That is way too complicated for Jake to pull that off.
Yeah.
He needed to like pitch it
Jake
to the
said,
back,
"Mine's
and then
got
the
the
back had to
point."
throw it to somebody.
Yeah, so pretty much it was
No.
pitched to Vinny, and Vinny had to pitch it to Jake, and Vinny threw it way too high, and it was like
Jake
in
had
his
his
face.
hands ready for this, but it came
Yeah,
up
Vinny
here
freaking
and
threw it up here.
And then he bobbled it, and Josh fell on the ball, and we fucking lost
turnover.
it. It was a turnover. I'm like, are you kidding me?
But it's all right,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I'm
you're right.
I'm back off injury.
Yeah, we had you at QB at the end of the game, which didn't make the highlight reel. But yeah, it was just not a good game for us. We only lost by 2 scores though, so it wasn't like the worst thing ever. But
Yeah.
we're gonna put the belt to ass this year though. We're gonna
We
win.
just gotta hope everybody shows up.
I think everyone will show up for game day.
I hope so. But the problem with that is they're all gonna be rusty, bro.
No one's gonna know the plays.
No one's gonna know the plays. Nobody's hands are gonna be all warmed up.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll be warming up before the game too.
Well, I know that, but like, why do NFL teams practice every fucking day?
Not every day.
Yeah, they have days off.
But
Yeah,
how
but
many
like-
is it versus what, like 66? 5
Where
5?
each team should have
I think
at the
it's-
least we said we want to try and get 10 people for each team, just so we can have people on the.
I think
bench
it'll
who
be
can switch out.
77. Like
Yeah, it'll be
on the
77
field.
on the field,
Whoever off.
and then we'll switch out whoever needs a sub or a break or different different look for offense.
Yeah.
You all just play Glassboro High.
We're gonna figure it
Yeah,
out.
we last year we played at like a side field at Rowan.
Yeah, the rec field.
Yeah, but I mean we could change it this year.
Birds are in the bowl. Go to Glassboro High. Fuck it. Go in the college stadium. Go in the college.
Go to Dick Whacker.
The college. The college.
We
field.
get kicked out.
We
so
would get kicked out of Dick Whacker if we went there.
Dick Wakers. That would
Well, it's called Richard Whacker, but you know
Yeah.
Richard is Dick is short for Richard.
Yeah.
So you know it's infamously nicknamed Dick Whacker Stadium.
That's
Who
crazy.
came up with that? Like Richard. I'm gonna call you Dick.
I don't know.
Like Dickard, like why isn't like I don't get it. Another one that like blew my sister's mind recently was you know the nickname Peggy?
Yeah.
Do you know what that's short for?
Patricia.
No.
Pegasus.
No.
I don't know.
Pagalinda, I don't know.
No.
Is it short for like
Paige?
something with a different letter?
Yes.
Robin.
Margaret.
Margaret?
Peggy is short for Margaret.
I-
Did you ever
right.
know
I
that?
think,
No.
I think now I do. Yeah, that's
Margaret. That's more like Marge.
Well, I guess Marge is another short one for Margaret.
Margie.
My
Or
grandfather-
Marjorie is like, I guess Marge is short for Marjorie.
Damn, so I guess my grandfather could be called Dick because his name was Richard, but they
Mhm.
called him
Yeah.
Rick. They called him Rick instead.
Yeah.
Somebody probably called him Dick, but he could have been a high, so he probably punched somebody in the face for saying that.
Yeah.
It was like, it's Rick. Don't ever call me Dick. Dick.
Dick. Yeah, well, he didn't let him know.
It's funny. Rest in peace to that man.
Oh.
But,
R.I.P. bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Crazy times.
Anything else you guys want to talk about, or you want to wrap it up here?
I got nothing.
I'm good.
Alright,
Birds.
Go
Go
Birds.
Birds.
We'll
Birds,
probably
baby.
briefly talk about them next week. I think next week we're going to record on Saturday instead of Sunday, just so we have time to prep for the game and whatnot.
Fair enough.
So we'll keep y'all posted on that.
Stay fly, stay high.
Go Birds.
Go
One love.
Birds, baby.
One love.
Tip your delivery driver.
Yeah!
Yeah.